Tēnā koutou, nau mai anō ki Hunting Aotearoa. I tēnei wiki, ko te kaupapa ko te pupuhi raki I te taho o taku hoa Ngawai o Opotiki. Mai I reira, ka hu atu ki Taumaranui I te taho o te kaiarahi aruaru a Glen Hallet. Ai whānau, he tino kweka poki. Nō reira kia mau tonu mai ki a Hunting Aotearoa mō tētahi hōtaka whakahoho I te mauri. I roto I tēnei hōtaka, kua tau te wako a Hunting Aotearoa ki Opotiki. Wilma! Kia ora, bro.
Kia ora, Harry.
How's it going, mate?
Good, thanks.
Whānau, you might have seen now one a couple other programs we've done before. Keen deer hunter, pig hunter, but also a keen duck shooter. Hey, brother.
Yeah, that's the one.
How's the season been so far, mate?
Yeah, pretty good, Howie. We had a good opening weekend here. Shot a few ducks and enough for a kai and that. Feed the whānau. So, yeah, it's been good.
I was almost opened up when I came around the corner. I almost opened up on your decoys. Ai, he mai pai tō te tuakana Ngawai ki roto I te rohe o whakatohia. Mai te wā ia, e te maiti ana he pupuhi raki ta mahi, pēnei I tōna pāpa. What do we go after, Perry's, mallards or what?
Well, mallards at this stage. Yeah, we might chase a few Perrys later, but yeah, we try and get into the mallards, especially this time of year, like it's early in the season and they're quite fat. Traditionally, the ducks will fly out to sea sort of a little, you know, from now on, and then they get skinny and that. So we try and hit the mallards as hard as we can in the first couple of weeks of the season while they're fat. That's our plan, is we'll try and pick up a couple of those and then go and shoot a few Perrys later.
Sounds good to me, guys.
All right.
Nō reira, ka puta tātou marunga I te taraka Ngawai ki te haere ki tahi o ngā puna wai pai ake ona. Ko te tūmanako, ka whakaitia e te ture ngā wāhi e haere nei mātou. Many duck shooters around Opotiki, bro?
Yeah, there are quite a few. Yeah, the numbers are sort of getting up there. It's a good sport for young fellas to get into, with their fathers and that. So opening weekend, you always see a lot around, and the numbers sort of drop off during the season. So the old hardy ones just keep at it.
You're right, eh? You don't mind more hunters because you got your own pond, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I don't. It doesn't worry me. You just have to get a bit clever at what you do, really.
Ai, he tangata mōhio a Ngawai I te mea, ka ore he raki kei mua te aroaro o tōna mai. Ka haere rāna ia ki ona wāhi huna, kei reira te kōhuinga raki hei patunga, hei kai mōna, koi nei tētahi o aua puna wai. Engari, ka ore pē e noho huna tonu I nai nei. Something worries me a bit here, mate. I mean, we got the guns. What happens if we shoot a duck?
Yeah.
Are you a retriever as well as a shooter?
No, I got my main man on the back of the truck for that.
Oh, is that right? Oh.
Yeah, he's there.
It's nice to know, mate.
Yeah. It's not getting much of a workout yet. Early days. We'll go and have a look over this side.
Ka haere whakamua a Ngawai ki te titiro he aha kei runga I te puna wai. Ka tahi, ka ho mauri te tahi mea.
Fuck.
Wai mari ei kona au hei tuara moana. All right, bro.
Yeah.
You better put your rifle back in the truck, eh?
Shit, you wouldn't believe it, Howie, but I'm sure that thing was tied up at the fence.
Come on.
Looked like it had some nylon wrapped around its foot and it was trying to get away. Oh, Howie, here's your duck, mate.
I mean, I actually thought you were joking about that nylon. You guys use real decoys down there, what? Hey?
It looks like that. It looks that way, mate.
Explain to me what the hell this is doing on that leg.
Well, I actually think it must have got hooked up with one of the decoys. Try to take off with it because there was a decoy at the fence too. And when I come along, it must have just snapped the nylon and took off. In all my years duck shooting, mate, I have never ever seen that.
Ko tētahi wahanga o ngā mahi a Ngawai, hei tiaki i ngā whenua o Atāne Mutu. He whakatupuhua kiwi, he mira kakau, he whakatupu rākau pānga hoki ngā whāinga o te iwi no rātau e nei whenua. He mea whakahirahia ki a Ngawai, te tiaki i ngā whenua Māori, hei pāinga mo te iwi.
But anyway, we'll go down and check out a secret pond of mine here, Howie. Might have to put a blindfold on.
You reckon?
Yes.
You can trust me, bro. You can trust me, mate.
Trust you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll head around there and have a look. Ah.
Two shots, two ducks, bro. Ko tahi meneti noiho, kua puhia e rima ngā raki. Ka mau te wehi.
Oh, he's two at once, Howie. Here, Case. Here. Two drakes, mate. Come here. Here, pitch over. Couple of good, nice looking greenheads for you there, Howie.
Drakes, eh?
Drakes, yeah.
Too much, this fella's dog. What's the name of your dog, bro?
That's Case Muse.
Case Muse?
Yeah, named after the one and only. It's quite funny, I met Case Muse at the airport and I said to him, oh, I got a dog. I named him after you, and he said, oh, what's he like? You know, is he like me? And I said, no, he's a bit of a thinker. He's not a meathead. Good boy.
They can smell him, eh, bro?
Yeah, no, he's got an unreal nose. Hey, that's what they're built for. Real good in the water. All my mates laugh at the size of him, but like their dogs are all skinny and sleek like racehorses. They can't last on a... I can hunt this fella for 2 days. Come here. Here, good boy. You know, he won't get cold. He won't give up. He's got a ton of guts. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Howie!
Fucking bastard.
So the Howie had him lined up and I said, oh, watch the dog, and yeah, we let him get past and then fucking thing flew off. Hey, now man never had a bullet up the gun.
Skinny one out.
I've seen that before.
Hey, there's a skinny one.
Skinny?
Too skinny.
Yeah, no, it was too.
Ngā hua o te mahi pupuhi. We been to 3 ponds.
Yeah.
1 duck. We come here, we got 5 in 1 pond.
Yeah.
Should have been 6.
Should have been 6. You might, mate. Like you say, safety first, eh?
That's right.
Better him getting away than shooting a dog or shooting ourselves, so.
Has that got absolutely nothing to do with me firing blanks?
No.
Hei muri ngā whakatairanga, ka hari au e ngā wai ki tētahi atu o ngā wāhi huna. Ka pirangi te kaitanga whakaahua Richie i taku tūranga mahi. Ka tahi mātou ka pupuhi raki tahi me Glen Hallet i Taumaranui. Ka mutu te aruaru pai o te ata, ka hari au e ngā wai ki tētahi o ngā wāhi huna anō. Ke te waihanga mai mātou ki wainga Opotiki, hei hari ki ngā wāhi pupuhi raki. What do you call these? Blinds?
Yeah. We just call them portable maimais, but yeah, blinds or hides is another one. up on this one.
Me whakarite i ngā manu taupunga, kia tau mai hoki ngā rakiraki ki mua tonu i tō mātou mai.
Men here shoot behind you.
Kei konei e tahi rakiraki, he mea pai tēnā. The old cuzzy's gun's a bit jammed, so I'll have to give him. Mr. Reliable Witherby. Hey, Gus.
Yeah, nice gun, right?
Don't mess with him, mate.
She's all sighted in for me.
He's got a good record.
Yeah.
He probably got it on the wrong shoulder, though. You khaki, bro?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I shoot with an escort. Like, there's not many brands that make left-handed semi-autos.
And you're khaki all around? I mean, you two-toy with your left hand too, or what?
Yeah, no, I'm actually, I'm real good at it. I play golf with my right hand. That prick there got hit, look. Bet you he goes down. Bonfa, he's dead.
Well, whānau, we're almost at the end of the series. And all throughout the series, this fellow here has been moaning at me. I've been doing all the shooting.
Yeah, and missing, mate, and missing, remember that?
Is that right? Missing too, Cass?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you dropped that one in there. But he actually missed during the series too.
Must have new bar.
Mike. That's why he's on the camera and I'm on the rifle. So this is his opportunity to make amends. We're going to try and bowl a few parries over.
Yeah, well, we're going to see, you know, see if catch up to this fella. He's always on the gun, so he's got a bit more shooting time, so we'll see.
The ducks must be scared, cuz they must know that someone's with a gun eyes here because they're flown away.
Yeah, babe, why don't you do your special, your quack? Show us your quack you've been showing us.
My Dr. Ropata special. He raki raki, he raki raki, he haramoi raki raki, haramoi raki raki. Kei te kimi utu te kaitango whakaahua, Richie. Kia kakama, Richard.
You got him. Got him that second dog.
Looks like you're buying the beer, cuz you're too slow in the bully beef.
That was 4 shots. How many ducks?
Oh, there's 3, mate. There's one fucking still walking around. You're a bit slow in your bully beef card. See, this is the problem, mate.
Come in behind.
This is the problem when we go hunting. Every time we try and get a shot, he's feeding. It's like the animals.
Hey. Well, Cass, I think I got the last shot, mate. And if I get one more duck, you're buying the beers.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks for a great day, mate.
No sweat.
Been awesome. We got a bit of tucker to take home for the whānau.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Cheers, my buddy.
Bye-bye.
Tuhinga pai. E te whānau kōrero awhina mo tēnei wiki. Great collection of duck accessories you got there, mate.
Yeah, Howie, I thought I'll explain how technology has progressed from our more traditional decoys and duck callers to the modern, more realistic ones that we have today. Now, standard decoy, people used to buy a stack of these, put them in the pond, huge, you know, takes a lot of time to set these out properly. Now we have a motorised one, okay? They basically will cut down your number of stagnant decoys that you have in the pond. So these will do 2 things. They'll cause movement, they're a nice big shape, plenty of colour, and the ducks will really hone on these. So basically these take the placement of 10 ducks. Okay. Behind me here, Howie, we have a landing duck. Okay, now ducks will land into the wind and take off into the wind. Now the good thing about this decoy here is that we can send it off with a remote. Comfort of our mai, we don't have to get out, turn it on or turn it off. And the great thing also about that is that when the ducks are flying overhead, you can turn it on, the ducks go, turn it off, and you're conserving your battery power. Okay, traditional duck callers, typical wooden ones, okay. Different tones. This one here we have a Drake call, Went from there to the plastic duck call. Okay, you can blow these wet and you can give these absolute death. They're plastic, tough, strong. Now, these duck callers here are going to come out on the market hopefully. They offer the best sound, duck calling, original duck calling, and all this operates as on an SD card. So if you don't know how to blow a duck call, okay, has it all there for you. All you've got to do is push the buttons. Okay, switch it on. Also, you've got your feeding one. The great thing about this too is that you can actually put another duck call over top. So you've actually got more than one duck call. And it sounds original, you know, the ducks will hear that and they think it's great.
Just a couple of questions for me, mate. Can you shoot sitting duck?
No, highly illegal, Howie. The
right?
duck must be above the ground, must be flapping. As soon as it lands, it's safe. Cannot shoot it.
And what sort of ammo am I allowed to use around any waterway?
Okay, around the waterways, Howie, you've got to use steel shot. You have to be within 200 metres and a waterway has to be greater than 3 metres.
Thank you for that, Donald. Nō reira whānau koina te koro rāwhina, o tēnei wiki. I roto I tēnei wāhanga o Hunting Aotearoa, kei te rohe o taumara nui mātou. Kei te tere tō te rā I a mātou e whakarite ana I te mai mo a pōpō. So what are we actually doing here, mate? Because I don't see any pond. I actually relate ducks in ponds or rivers.
Well, the ducks have been feeding on the maize that's been fed by the farmer here.
Oh, okay.
And they've been congregating in this paddock at the moment and feeding around the farm. So we're hoping they're going to be back here again tomorrow.
Me haere tūtaki atu tātou ki te kai aruaru.
Well, I'm Glen Hallet from Owhango, Taumaranui. We're going to be hunting paradise duck by Hikarangi Station. It's a place where I've been farming a few years ago and there's been a lot of ducks feeding out there on the maize. It's going to be my father Barry and my daughter Kylie and my stepson Caleb, along with Howie.
I'm putting in the duck.
The duck? And what's the name of your duck?
I don't know.
Hasn't a good name?
No.
My one's name's Donald. There you have it, whānau. Just setting the last of the old decoys for tomorrow morning. Hopefully we come back and there'll be a few live ones in amongst these ones. So back here in the morning, sparrows fart. Hey Glenn.
Yeah.
How high these ducks have to be up off the ground, mate?
What, when we're shooting them?
Yeah.
Or anything just from there higher?
Decoys.
Just above the decoys?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, mate. E whai ake nei ka pupuhi tahi mātou me Glen Hallet, tātou ko tōna whānau ki ngā whenua o Hikurangi I Taumaranui. One for Aotearoa. Well, here we are, whānau. Nice and early in the morning, pretty cold. Turned the shower on this morning, almost stoned myself to death. But here I am, keen to not let the team down. Okay, mate, what's the plan?
Well, everything's set up here. There's been plenty of ducks living in the paddock here, so I think we should hop on the mai and maybe they'll start coming.
Oh.
Ready to go.
E hara I te mea whakatōpu ana mai te tini me te mano o ngā rakiraki engari, ki te tau mai e tahi, ka horere te mātaku. Kei a Caleb te mahi tiki mai, ka pai rā e tama.
Cool stuff.
Ka kita te kai whakaahua a Richie I e tahi rakiraki, e rere iho ana ki te taho o ngā manu taupunga. Engari ki hai ki te e mātou. He titiro whakarunga ki ngā rakiraki e rere haere ana kē tō mātou mahi. Ki aroha mai, Richie. I think I got that one. One for Aotearoa.
Unfortunately, the poor old paradise duck, he mobs up all the time in big groups and They do a lot of damage on pastures, fouling and eating mainly the clover grasses and that. Even with the grain, they can get into that and might be a real nuisance as well. So that, unfortunately for them guys, they are pretty destructive because of numbers, really. If they were more like the mallard and sort of didn't mob up quite as much, they wouldn't be seen as often. So
But they're not quite as high up the pest list as, say, the state or the pet possums.
oh no, definitely not. No, those vermin are pretty bad, really. But some farmers may disagree with that. But yeah, there's a lot. The numbers have been depleted a lot in the poor old paradise ducks, and I think it's probably time that some of the areas got a bit of a reprieve, really, or else dropped the numbers down for shooting quite low.
He mahanga mata, karekau he raki. He huru noi ho kei te toe.
Oh, what was stuck in there?
I'm sure these bloody ducks have got bulletproof bloody vests on, I think, mate. I tell you what, mate, this duck shooting ain't as easy as what you think it is. Huh?
No, it's not. You've got to lead the birds to shoot them. Not like shooting a deer standing still or anything like that, eh?
I tell you what, mate, the next lot that come in, they're going down. Anei anō e tahi e taki mai nei. What's the biggest kick you get out of hunting now?
It's actually taking my kids and seeing other people shoot more than myself actually now. I don't feel like shooting like I used to. I just love being out there actually.
Yeah.
Just love Mother Nature.
Not a bad bag there, young fella.
Well, on the average, it's a bit poor, but I suppose you've got to accept what's happened. It's they were here, but they're not here now. So,
I'm shooting.
but if we come back later on, I think you'd end up with all right. But
Yeah.
no, we'll be happy with that.
Doesn't happen, yeah.
No, it's
I know Glen feeds me with blanks too, eh?
oh well, you know how it goes. It's someone got to have the luck, someone don't.
Ka tahi te puhinga rawe ko tērā. Ka roha ki a ia, e noho whakamana. Well, we all got up to get a shot at that one, but Kylie had the fastest draw. Hey, Kylie, the fastest draw in Taumaranui. Here we go. It's us.
Oi. Should have waited a bit for they were going to come in closer than that. I think they might have.
There's some more coming, I think. Good little bag of Perry's we got there, mate.
Yeah, no, it's been a good morning.
The average wasn't too hot, but at least we've got something to take home.
Yeah, it could have been better. Yeah, but no, we've done okay.
Okay, mate, now tell me here what you're going to take of this bird.
Okay, we're just going to use the breast. That's the best part of the duck here and probably the most meat. I'll show you how we usually do it. It's pretty straightforward.
Should be alright, that one. That's the one I headshot.
Yeah, you know, you're a pretty good shot, all right. Just put an incision down through the bottom of the breast.
Okay.
Just work up to the top. The skin comes off pretty easy, really. It just peels off.
There's actually quite a bit of meat there.
There's a lot of meat in there, yeah. There you go, mate. There's a beautiful breast there.
And there you have it, mate.
Two beautiful pieces of breast.
I'm glad you actually gave me two. So I'm actually quite partial to breast.
And I could imagine you would be too, Howie.
I might even take some of those feathers back from my old auntie who makes cloaks.
Yep, a great idea.
Mate, been a marvellous experience.
Yep, privilege for me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
Excellent.
And thank you, whānau.
Yeah, good ad. It's better shooting next time.
We'll see you next time.
Enjoyed it.
I'll bring my better eye next time.
Good on you. And we will too.
No reira whānau, koe nei te hōtaka hunting Aotearoa, po tēnei wiki. Kia ora. A tērā wiki, ko tērā te hōtaka whakamutunga o Hunting Aotearoa. Ka hoki atu tātou ki ta mātaki i ngā mea whakaharahara o ngā ruaru pai o tēnei wahanga o Hunting Aotearoa. Me tahi atu tirohanga, kāre whakaatuhia ki a koutou.
Really? Shit. Fuck me dead. Shoes.
Yeah.
Calling all ducks. Calling all ducks. What do you think about that duck calling? Sorry.
I can smell it.
He mea tau
Toko nā te maanga.
Ai pāho.